Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my April favorites. I have a lot of old things that I've rediscovered this month that I wanted to share with you that I'm absolutely loving. And so without any further ado, let's get into the video. The first thing that I wanted to tell you guys about are these Dior palettes that came out a couple of years ago. And the reason that I was tempted to pull these back out is because during the VIB sale, Dior came out with a powder that I actually didn't buy because I didn't want to like it because it's so expensive. And so I didn't buy it, and now I'm kind of regretting it because I still want it. And so I decided to pull out these palettes and try to use them and get more use out of these and see if I still love them. And if I do, then I'll go ahead and buy that powder. But I really do love these. Today I am wearing on my skin this bronzer. I basically contoured with this color right up here, which is kind of a grayer toned brown, and then I bronzed with this color. I think it gave me some nice color. I like the way that it looks for sure. I think it's such a lovely palette. There is a teeny bit of shimmer in this shade right here, but there's almost no detectable shimmer in this palette. It's really more of a matte bronzing palette, and I really do like it because it does have all of the different shades in it, and the powder really is beautiful. I'm sorry, they're doing our lawn right now, so if you can hear the lawn mowers, forgive me, but this is the only time I have to film this week, so we need to get it done. Anyway, the next thing that I have been loving is one of my Dior highlight palettes. I actually have all three of these because, I don't know, I have a problem. And so today I decided to pull out this one. This one is 002 Glitz, and it's more of the peachy tones. And what I actually did on my cheeks today is I used a combination of these two. I put it on my cheeks, my nose, and my Cupid's bow, and I think it looks really beautiful. This does have like a tiny bit of micro glitter. So if you like hate glitter, these do have a little bit of micro glitter in them. I don't feel like the glitter is super noticeable. I don't think it's falling out all over my face, but it is in the highlight a little bit, which I actually don't mind, especially for the summer. I think it kind of looks beautiful during the summer when you're in the sun and you can see a little bit of glimmering off of your face. So I'm actually really excited to use these a lot during the summer. And I have two other ones that I love. So I really recommend all of them. They're that baked gelée formula. They have a really beautiful formula. And I just think that the colors are gorgeous. And obviously you can do lots of different things, because if you want to bronze, you can do this bronzy color on your cheeks, or you can just do straight highlight looks depending on what like your color tone is for your face that day. You can decide if you want more pink tones, more gold tones, or more peach tones. So really love these palettes. I'll probably end up getting that powder from Sephora at some point. They are restocked now. Just because I love the Dior product so much. There's another Dior product that I'm absolutely loving that I've worn like every time I've worn foundation this month, which is the Dior Backstage foundation. You guys, this foundation is so good. It is totally undetectable on the skin. I am currently testing out the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I wasn't ready to like do a full like review or decision about it, which is why I'm not talking about it in today's video. But I can tell you for sure, because I've been using this for more than a year, that I love this foundation. If you are looking for a natural foundation that makes your skin just look perfected, but not makeup-y, because it doesn't even look like I'm really wearing makeup, but my skin does look perfected. It is just the best foundation. I love it. I think it is totally worth the cost. Okay, next. What I'm wearing on my eyes today is what I've been wearing almost every day in the last couple of weeks because it's such an easy palette to wear, and that is the Natasha Denona, what is this called? Glam Palette. And you guys know that I love my cool tones, and this palette's really no exception. I think that this palette looks as good on me as the Viseart Cashmere palette, and in fact, the color scheme that I have going on my eyes today is very similar to the Viseart Cashmere with the kind of cooler tone browns and silvers, and I think that those tones suit my skin, and I think that the quality of these just shadows is so lovely. I think probably if I had to decide, do I like Viseart or Natasha Denona's formula better, I probably would say that I like the Viseart formula better. But with that said, I do love the Natasha Denona formula, and I find this palette to be particularly useful because I can use it if I want to do a more glam look like what I've got on today, or if I'm just going to work, I can use like some of the lighter colors and just a light shimmer and do a really easy look. So I've been wearing this like every day. It's just a really easy, lovely neutral palette, and I think it's $65. So I think it's worth the price. It's not one of these, you know, $130 palettes from Natasha Denona that so many people really struggle to come to terms with paying, for. Like, what dangling preposition? Like, why am I ending a sentence with for? It's the type of palette that people struggle with paying, you know, over $100 to purchase. So I highly recommend it. I think the price point is right, and I think that the neutral colors are just great. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the blush that I've been wearing over and over again. So I bought this Illamasqua blush over the holidays when I think Skin Store was having a sale, and I kind of bought it on a whim. And I really have to tell you guys, I absolutely love this powder, and I'll tell you why. It stains my cheeks. And I've worn it to work like a few days. Like on the days that I don't wear N95s, like the days that I'm doing C-sections like OB and things like that, I generally wear a regular mask, not an N95. And so I've been wearing this color, and it stays on the whole day and it doesn't come off on the mask. And I come home and my cheeks still look pink and flushed and alive. And I'm so impressed with that. So I really, really, really like this color. It is called Tremble. It's a beautiful, if I can get this open, I'll show it to you. It's a beautiful pink shade. It's a really light pink shade, but on fair skin like mine, it looks really, really just nice on the cheeks, and it just gives you a beautiful flush. So I really, really like these Illamasqua blushes. I was tempted to try one of the cream blushes, but I didn't because I've got too many cream blushes to get through. They're not gonna last forever because they're cream formulas, and I need to use up what I have before I buy any more cream blushes. That is for sure. So, but I love, love, love this powder blush. Next, you guys, there is one thing, and actually two things in here that I got in the sale at Sephora that I can't stop raving about, that I absolutely love and I highly recommend, and those are the eye pencils. I have been spending buku bucks on the Smashbox Always Sharp eyeliners for a lot of years because they sharpen automatically, and they're expensive. They're like $22 a piece, and these I got at Sephora on sale, so they were like $7 or $8 a piece, but I think they're $9 regular price, and they are just twist up. So you just twist it, and it's got a pretty, it's not a sharp tip, but it's a very small, fine tip, so it's really, really easy to tightline with them. So I think that I'm gonna make the change. I think I'm not gonna buy the Smashbox ones anymore when I run out of them, and I'm just gonna buy these Sephora ones. They stay on all day, they do not smudge, they do not budge, they do not run. So I really, really, really like the formula. I got 3 in the sale. I got one that's called 08 Brown. I got one that is called Matte Moss, and I got one that was black with a little bit of a black sparkle. And then I got the sharpenable one. I got one sharpenable one pencil as well, which I did have to resharpen today. But I really did love the color because it's a taupe, and it is called Flirting Game. So since I'm gonna have to sharpen this all the time, I suspect that I'll run out of it very quickly, but that's okay at the Sephora price point. It's not quite as annoying to run out of these when you're only paying $9 or $10 for them. So I'll be happy to just sharpen this over and over again. And this is what I lined my eyes with today. And then over that, like in the waterline, I did my Ardell black gel liner, which I've talked about ad nauseum on this channel. If somehow you missed that, the Ardell black gel eyeliners, there is nothing like them, you guys. They are so amazing. They're the only things that stay in the waterline. When I line my waterline with them, I have to actually take a Q-tip with micellar water and take it off. It does not budge. It's the one thing that stays in the waterline. So I've gotten a lot of compliments from you guys when I've done what I did today with my eyes, where I line my waterline, lower and upper. I think it looks really, really beautiful. It's probably a little bit intense for like work, but it's not intense for these videos, and it's not intense for going out. And if you're looking to do that, you can't beat the $10 price tag of these Ardell liners from Sally. Okay, next, I have 2 favorite eye brushes that I actually got in December, but I love them, and I think I may like them better than my MAC brushes. And they are the Rephr 01 and 02 brushes. This is like the MAC 217, which is just like kind of one of those flat brushes that you can use like in your crease. And then one is just a lid brush to pack on lid shimmer. So these remind me of my 2 most used MAC brushes, but I love these so much. There's something about the new MAC brushes. So these remind me of the old MAC brushes. So I have an old 217 brush from MAC, which looks like this Rephr brush. The bristles don't bend, they're really, really soft, they don't stick out after I wash them. And then I have a newer MAC 217 brush, where it's like the bristles are a different quality. They're not the same. After I wash them, they like stick out. The bristles are not quite as soft. I just don't feel like it's the same quality as it used to be. And these rougher brushes are amazing. So if you are interested in getting them, trying them, look out for sales. Every now and again, they will have a sale on these brushes and they're very reasonable. So highly recommend, love these brushes. I just washed them, they're clean. Okay, next, I wanted to talk about another favorite from the sale, and I am ready to tell you that this is a favorite, and it is the Kosas Concealer. I am wearing this on my eyes. Look at how bright my eyes look, you guys. I mean, my under eyes look so bright. It is very emollient. It is more emollient than the Maybelline Fit Me, which is what I'm used to wearing. So I will say that if I wear this to work and have eyeliner and mascara on, at the end of the day, there is some smudging, and I believe that it is because this is more emollient than my Maybelline Fit Me. But I do love this. It does not settle into lines because it is emollient. I think it is so super brightening and very natural looking. I really do love this. So I don't know that it's the longest wearing concealer that I've ever seen, but it is definitely excellent quality, a beautiful concealer, and I'm really enjoying using it. I really do like it. On the days that I have to work long, I'll still wear my Maybelline. And on the days when I don't, like today, I'll wear this one. Next, I wanted to show you what I have on my lips. So you guys remember like a year or so ago, me raving about these Almeid Goddess glosses, and I have like every shade. But the other day I was at the grocery store and I noticed that I didn't have this shade, which is called Angelic. And it's just this light pink, shimmery lip gloss. I bought it and I tried it on and I remembered why I love these lip glosses so much, you guys. They're the most comfortable lip glosses ever. They're a tiny bit thick, but not tacky at all. So they're more thick like a balm. Super comfortable. They're like a nice lip balm. And when I say thick, I just mean thick compared to something like a lip oil. For example, I have my Merit lip oil here. I'm gonna do a full review on Merit for you guys next week. But the Merit lip oil feels like an oil. And I'm not totally crazy about the feeling of lip oils on my lips. I really like something a tiny bit thicker, yet not sticky. And these Almeid glosses, why I think I love them so much, is number one, the price point is amazing. They're like $8, you can't beat it. Number two, they all have shimmer in it, and I just love shimmery lip glosses. I just do. And number three, they have the perfect thickness and consistency. They're not oily. They're thick enough to feel like a balm, but not at all sticky. So if you guys haven't tried these, just don't wait any longer, because I'm sure that at some point they're going to discontinue them and you'll miss your opportunity. So go spend your 10 bucks, go try one of these Almeid Goddess glosses. The formula is amazing. And then write in the comments below how much you love it. And that is it, you guys. That rounds up my favorites for April. I want to know what you guys have been loving in April. Tell me what your favorite things were from the sale, what you've really been enjoying, and I'm sure that I will get back to you next month and talk about more things that I got from the sale and let you know what my final thoughts are on those, if they're favorites, if they're fails. As I said, I have a Merit Beauty review coming up. And that's it, you guys. If you are new here, please go ahead and click that subscribe button if you like what you saw today. I would love to have you in this community of amazing women. And thanks so much for taking time to join me today, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye.